Alright, so I'm going to show you a quick tutorial that really combines a lot of steps that I talk about in other posts and tutorials that kind of help you build or think about working in PowerPoint in a slightly different way when you're building PowerPoint-based rapid e-learning. And that's how do you get things to happen on the screen. So the learner is looking at the single screen and they're going to click on things and things are going to happen. So I'm going to show you three different things that you can do using this technique. And essentially we're just creating links to other slides. So a couple production ideas. So let's go to Slide Master. When I'm in Slide Master, this original image is actually made in PowerPoint, but what I did is I saved out the image as a graphic, then I brought it back in. So I have that on my Slide Master, which you can see up here. And so that's going to save a lot of publishing and production time, because instead of publishing multiple items, it just has to publish this one object. The other thing I did is I moved the slide title up to the top, and I used that for data. So let's go ahead and close the master. Now we'll call this our main slide, which I already have titled. And I know I'm going to have this. I'm going to click on this picture and I'm going to make it animate. So I'm going to have an animation slide. I'm going to click on this picture and have a text box, and I'm going to click on the coffee cup and have like a light box effect. So I need three slides. So I'm going to go ahead and hit enter. I'm going to create another slide. We'll call this animation. We'll have another one. We'll call it text bubble. And then we'll have another one. We'll call that one light box. And the reason I do this is I kind of know what those slides are going to do. And you can actually add more information. What you notice is the title is up above here, so it's not going to show up in the course, but it lets me know what's there. Then what I want to do is add hyperlinks. Now here are a couple of techniques. So one is this particular graphic here is going to animate. So I'll probably put the hyperlink on the object. So I'm going to right click, select hyperlink, and I'm going to send that to animation. And this is where having the titles really helps, because when I click through here, you'll notice they all look the same. So I wouldn't be able to tell one slide from the other. But I add animation here, and then that's going to link to the animation slide. And what I can do is I just copy this image here and I'll paste it, and then I can apply an animation effect. And so let's go ahead and just do a quick animation on this, and we'll do a motion path to the right. So that's going to be triggered when you get to that slide. So you're going to click here. When you get here, it's going to do the motion path. So we'll keep that animation. And then here what we're going to do is we want to have a hyperlink to a text bubble, and here we want to have a hyperlink to the coffee. So let's go ahead and build out the text bubble. We'll keep it simple. So let's just insert a text bubble here. And where's it at? We won't put any content in there, but we've got our text bubble on the text bubble slide. And then here we want that light box effects, and all I do is just go ahead and create a box, and I'll make it semi-transparent. We'll make the color black so it's a little darker. So we've got our light box, and then I can add another shape on top of that. And this is where I could add text. Let's go ahead and format that. We'll fill it with orange here, or with white. So that's our shape. Now I do want to have this close out and come back to the main, so I could probably put a little button in here that says close, and we'll hyperlink that back to the main slide. And then we could add text in here if we want to. If I want to animate this, I could do it, but I'll just keep it this way. And then now what we need to do is have hyperlinks here and here to those slides. Now I'm going to do this in the master. I'm going to go back to the slide master. I'm just going to add the hyperlinks. And this way I only have to do it on that one slide versus on all the slides. So we're going to go ahead and insert the hyperlinks. So we'll insert a hyperlink here. We'll hyperlink that to text bubble. I'm just going to duplicate this, and I'm going to hyperlink that to lightbox, and then now those work. And then one other step here is we'll go ahead and format these. We're going to turn off the fill colors, and we'll turn off the outline shape so they disappear. So now we've got that built. Let's go ahead and publish it and see what it looks like. Alright, so here it is. So I can click here. You can see I've got these boxes. They all work, and I'll show you some other tips in the other tutorial.